Hi guys, this is Structures Explained, and in this video we'll be learning about how to read column layout plans. Later in this video we will talk about various types of reinforcement schedules for columns and how to read them. So do watch the video till the end to get a better idea about columns in structural drawings. Before we get into the video, please consider subscribing to the channel and hit the bell icon to get notified for new videos. For this video, we are considering a 4-storied office building with a basement parking. The building is made up of reinforced concrete. Vertical support is possible by columns and shear walls. Let's view the construction drawings for this project. For this video, let's consider an office building for a client named Billy Merchant and the name of the project as Scranton Business Park. Study of columns starts from reading general notes. This sheet has information about concrete strength, reinforcement strength, clear covers, waterproofing for buried columns, and other precautions, if any, for casting columns. General notes also has the design criteria used for designing the concrete elements, which covers code used and loading considered. Next we come to the column layout sheet, which shows arrangement of column with respect to the grids. In some projects, foundation layout is merged with column layout plan as per requirement. In this video, we will see individual sheet which has just column and shear walls layout. The column layout for this project is divided into 4 sheets, as a single sheet will be unreadable. Let's look at the part 1 of the layout. First thing to study in the column layout is notes section. The notes tell us how this drawing is to be read. In this drawing, the first note states that the drawing is to be read in conjunction with general notes and detailed drawing. Second note states that if a column is not having a reference dimension with respect to the grids, that means the column is to be considered at the center of the grid intersection. Like in this case, where the column is not having dimension, hence it is placed at the intersection of the grids. In another case, the shear wall is having reference in along X, hence the wall is at the center of Y grid and at some offset from the X-axis. In this case, the column is having offset in both the directions X and Y, hence it is referenced from the grids in both directions. By knowing the location of the column from grids and column size, any distance can be worked out, for example distance between faces of the columns. Now let's talk about column tags or naming of columns. Similar columns are numbered with same tag. That means the column with tag C4 will have the same dimension, reinforcement, and will start and end at similar locations on the floor. Now we'll see a case where a column does not start from the foundation but starts somewhere on the upper floor. Such columns are called floating columns or planted columns. Such columns are represented in the floor plan of the floor it starts. For example, the planted column tagged PC1 starting from the first floor will be shown in the first floor plan. Now let's talk about the column schedule, which represents the reinforcement in a column and the floor it stops. There are various ways to represent column schedule. We will discuss some here. Let us know what are the fields of the schedule. In this schedule, we have column tags at the left and floor still which the column is casted on the top. Last row is reserved for remarks if any. Let us look at the first entry, which is column C1. This will be casted from foundation till the 4th floor. The column C3 will be casted from foundation till ground level. In this schedule, the column types are shown outside of the schedule and type name is mentioned in the table. For example, C1 has type B till first floor and above first it has type A. This is useful when there is less variation in column types. In the second type of schedule, column reinforcement is mentioned in schedule instead of mentioning it in type. This reduces the number of column types. For example, column C1 has type A and reinforcement of 12 bars of diameter 16 till first floor and 12 bars of diameter 12 from first to 4th floor. In the third type of schedule, the column detail is mentioned in the schedule itself and no separate details is required. This type makes the schedule size bigger as every detail has to be mentioned. Now let us understand how the detail of the column is to be read. Let's take a column of size 300 by 450 mm as an example. Here the main longitudinal reinforcement is 12 bars of diameter 16, 3 bars at top and bottom and 3 bars on longer edge. Stirrups or ties are represented as diameter followed by spacing. In this case, stirrups of 10 mm diameter are used with a spacing of 150 mm center to center. This column has two number of links. That's it for this video. If you enjoyed this video and found it useful, hit that like button and comment below your thoughts or questions regarding this video. More such explainer videos will follow, so do subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to get notified for new videos. Also check out our social media pages, links to which are in the description. Thanks for watching, see you in the next one.